Okay, hello.
Hello,
How are you today?
I'm fine.
Good. Introduce yourself, please.
My name is Duy. I'm from the class.
You from?
Your class.
Oh, I thought you said Japan. Right, Duy, have you ever had influenza or a common cold?
Yes, I have. I did.
Sorry, what happened to your body? What happened to you and what did you do?
I felt sick and I took medicine.
Okay. How do you stay healthy?
I exercise every day and play chess with my brother.
Good. Stay healthy by playing chess, I like it.
Yes. So I practice my mind and so I can develop my stamina too.
Good. And what parts of the body do you know and what do those parts do?
I don't know a lot, but of course I know about the heart, the lung, the arteries and capillaries.
Tell me about what the lungs do.
The lungs is the main breathing
System.
apparatus.
System?
Yes.
And why do scientists use microscopes?
Scientists use microscope to see small things that they can't see.
Okay. And if you were a scientist, what would you want to know about the human body?
I want to know how the respiratory and circulatory system work together.
Good. When you breathe, do you breathe through your nose or your mouth? And what part of your body moves in and out?
I breathe both of them. And oxygen and carbon dioxide move in and out.
And why do our bodies need bones?
Because the bones protect the softer parts of our body, and if we didn't have bones, we would be like a jellyfish.
Good. And are you made of just one bone?
No,
How many bones are you made of?
I'm made of 270 bones.
And how many times does a human heart pump each minute, usually?
People usually pump about 60 to 100.
Good. And what is inside a human heart?
They are chambers.
Chambers, yeah. And do you often read newspaper or check the news on your smartphone?
Yes, I do.
So what do? Do you read the newspaper or check the news on your smartphone?
I surf for internet and watch some videos in YouTube.
Good. And what forms of mass media do you use?
I use television, smartphone, and computer.
Good.
How about you?
Right. And ask you again, what forms of mass media do you use?
What kind of mass media do you use?
What kind of mass media do you use? I'm asking you the question again, see?
I use television, smartphone, and computer. How about you?
I use the internet, so my laptop, and I search for news on the internet.
That's good.
Thank you. And what news did you hear today?
I heard that Man United lost Everton 4 goals.
Okay, I have respect. Oh my gosh, so you got me right over here. Right. Where do you get news and information from?
I get from, I don't know, maybe in internet. And
Sorry, so you really got me there. Sorry, where do you get your news from? And where do you get your news and information from?
From my friends, my parents, and mass media too.
Good. So I want you to reorder the types of mass media in the order in which they appeared first in history, okay?
Yeah.
So we have the web, movies, television, radio, newspaper. The web, movies, television, radio, newspaper. What was first? Was it the newspaper, the radio, television, movies, or the web?
That is newspaper.
Good. What was second? The radio, television, movies, or the web?
That is radio.
Next. Television, movies, or the web?
Television.
And then?
The movie.
And then?
The web.
Excellent. If you had a blog, what would you write about? And when would you write it? Who would you want to read your blog?
I want to write about football. I want to write that how excellent that Liverpool play, and they will beat Man United one day.
You're gonna fail this test, you know that. I'm gonna give you 0 for this test. Right, sweet, very good. What kinds of websites do you search for?
I search for Google, YouTube, Netflix, and so on.
Why are reporters an important part of the mass media?
Because they provide news for them, and just that.
And what does a reporter have to do to get information to use in a story?
I have to read a lot of books.
And you also have to interview, yeah, remember?
Oh,
You have
yes.
to interview, I'm gonna ask you again. So, what does a reporter have to do to get information to use in a story?
They have to interview the victims or the
People involved?
yes.
And how are facts and opinions different?
Facts is always truth, true,
True.
and opinions is what you think.
Good. If you want to write a news story, what important things do you need to remember?
I need to remember the plot of the story, the main idea, and the headline.
Good. And what types of bad weather or natural forces do you have in your area?
I think I don't suffer from that a lot, but I just suffer one time from a flood.
Flood. What can you do to prepare for bad weather or natural forces?
Maybe I will go to the supermarket and buy food, clothes, and find a good place like shelter.
Good. How dangerous is nature's power?
They can destroy everything from the house to your city.
Good. And which force of nature is the most interesting to you and why?
Natural disaster, I think they are dangerous and we don't like them. So I don't like any of them.
So, Zui, why is a tsunami so dangerous?
A tsunami dangerous because they involve big waves that can cause flood and make people die and lost their house.
Good. Why is it important to stay calm during a natural disaster?
Because if you don't stay calm, you will maybe you
You won't think clearly?
kind of confused.
Okay, good. So you won't know what to do.
Yes.
Have you ever been in an emergency?
I did one.
And what was it like? Scary?
No, I just a little frightened.
Okay. What types of animals and plants live near you?
Cats,
Mhm.
dogs. I don't know a lot about plants, so skip it.
Okay. The question. What is a biome, Duy?
Biome is a community of animals and plants which share the same characteristic and live in the same area.
Good. And which biomes do you live near?
I live in
Or near? Which ones do you live near?
I live in
Rainforest biome, isn't it?
no,
Aquatic biome? Halong Bay?
maybe.
Right. Which biome would you like to live in and why?
I would like to live in China
Okay.
because there are a lot of trees and it's not too cold but not too hot too.
Good.
How are you?
Okay, Zui, I think I would exactly the same as you. I would like to live in the same area as you. Zui, what places in your country are naturally beautiful and what can you see in these places?
In my country?
Mhm.
I'd like to go to Sword Lake.
Where's that? What can we see there?
We can see a beautiful lake
Yep.
with a tower in the middle of the lake.
Naturally beautiful, that must be called.
That-
Not a tower. What places are naturally beautiful? What about Halong Bay? Do you want to go there?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. Do you want to go there?
Maybe.
So I think now Halong Bay is naturally beautiful, right?
Yes.
Why should people protect Earth and keep it clean?
Because the earth is our house. They contains the conditional and that keep people surviving.
Sure.
If we don't protect the earth, these conditional like plants and climate will be destroyed and we will be die too.
Will die. Which parts of Earth do you want to protect and why?
I want to protect our animals
Hmm?
because animals is beautiful creatures and they are just like they are not dangerous, they just want to survive and we are killing them for our
Selfish needs?
yes.
Good. Well done, Zui. What are you going to be talking to us about today?
I'm going to talk about the history of football.
Good. I hope Manchester United in here.
Okay, I want to talk about Man United. Don't worry.
Right, Zui. Off. The stage is yours.
Okay. First, I would like to introduce you about football. Football, I think you know, but I just talk. Football is the most famous sport in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It is religious, attract millions of people, and it has a lot of benefits like strengthening your power and practicing your stamina.
Good.
And now we will find out what is the history of football. According to FIFA, it started in China in the 2nd or 3rd century. It became more and more interesting in the middle of 19th century. The first football league is FA Cup, which was held in 1872, and the organization which manages the world's football is FIFA, which we call International Federation of Association Football. It was found in 1904 by Robert Worry.
Good. Talk to me about the benefits.
Okay. The benefit is, you know that many unemployed in the world now, so football can bring job for them. And they bring money for organization that
So there's a lot of money involved in football then.
yes,
So there's a lot of jobs, not just playing football, but doing other things, like maybe selling tickets or working at the game.
yes,
So there's jobs for everyone.
yes. And of course we can get a lot of entertainment, and so we can work better.
Good. Talk to me about now and the development of football.
Nowadays, FIFA has did a research about football in 2001 and found out that there were more than 240 million people from 200 countries usually play football, and a lot of big leagues are created for audience to watch it.
Good. And just out of interest, what is or who is your favorite football team?
Of course, it's Liverpool.
Right. And you play football?
Yes, I do.
What position do you play?
I play coach.
Coach. Okay, see, it's good. Well done, buddy. High five. Good test.
Okay.